All right, so I was just hired to do a remix by Bikini Wax Records. They're an awesome label out of Los Angeles. If you're not familiar with them, definitely check them out. They've got a lot of awesome artists on their roster. Their latest release is by Ramleak. They've been actually waterfalling these releases, so they're releasing a track a month with a remix, with the full length going to be unveiled in the fall. So they gave me this track. It's called Choose Love, and they sent me the full song, and this is what it sounds like. It starts off with a distinctive hi-hat part and then goes into what I would call the main theme. So definitely hooky. It's got a nice big full round kick. Definitely love this track. So if you're doing a remix, a lot of times it'll have a vocal, and that'll be what is the element that you'll pick and scrap everything else and then build out the track from there in your own style. In this case, there is no vocal. So I'm going to use that main synth line, which they call the plucky synth. And this is what it sounds like. Now, if you can hear that, it's really distinctive. It's got this, it's wet, meaning it's got the effects like baked into it. And in this case, the reverb is kind of dirty. So I'm not going to use that. So what should I do? Because that's the element that I can use. Well, what I did is I ended up cutting off the tails of those reverbs to clean it up. And then I brought it into a program called Melodyne to get the notes and the progression and just to see what it was like. Melodyne's a great program by Solomoni. You can actually change pitches and stuff. It's a whole video upon itself, but you should check it out. Unfortunately, when I brought it into Melodyne with that heavy reverb on the back, it struggled to figure out what were the notes and stuff. So I couldn't use that. Now, Ableton's got its own utility. It's called Convert Audio to MIDI. So if you're not familiar with that, you can check it out. That's another utility that you can use to kind of generate a MIDI file from audio. Again, Ableton struggled a little bit with that. So I ended up just taking that thing, working it out on a piano and figuring it out and getting my own MIDI file, which I created here. Okay, so I have that, and then you can hear I took this is the chopped up line that I kind of used and remastered so that I could use this to build my foundation. Now, it turned it into very staccato, but I can add my own effects to this in the end.